A lot of you hanging on. We'll go right to the phone calls. First up is Steve. He's listening in Omaha, Nebraska. Hi, Steve.
Yeah, I've got a question related to the woman that is riding on a beast dressed in scarlet, and wondered what you thought the symbolism was for that.
Well, I don't think there's any thinking about it. It's very plain and obvious to anyone who has read through the Bible even once. The graphic images of apostate Israel given to us throughout the entirety of the Bible, from the Pentateuch to the prophets, the image is repeated endlessly. I think the most gut-wrenching portrayal of Israel as a prostitute, of course, is found in Hosea. But Hosea is not the only Old Testament prophet that talks about apostate Israel playing the part of a prostitute. You find such images in Jeremiah, where the language is not only explicit but chilling. Also, the portrayal of Jerusalem as a prostitute is given in books like Ezekiel. Ezekiel says the prostitution of Jerusalem made that of her sisters, Samaria and Sodom, look insignificant by comparison. So the imagery given in the Old Testament is the catalyst by which we can rightly interpret what's going on in the book of Revelation.
Okay, I guess the part that confused me a little about from that was the fact that it sounds like that she had influence over all of the kings. Made it sound like it was more than just Israel. That it was.
Well, the imagery is very graphic because you not only have the woman who rides the beast, but you have the beast, and the story, the meta-narrative in Revelation is that of not only a prostituted bride, but a persecuted bride. And the prostituted bride is working in tandem with the beast to wipe out those who are progeny of the Lamb. So this is the epicenter of a Caesar cult in which there's a great war between the Lamb and the beast being a parody of the Lamb. So that's the meta-narrative that's going on. That's the storyline, as it were, and ultimately culminates in a purified bride that is carried over the threshold of Jordan by the bridegroom into a new Jerusalem, not the Jerusalem that is below, because if we're in love with her, we're in bondage, says Paul in Galatians chapter 4, but the Jerusalem that is above, that is free, that is our mother.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You got it. I wrote about this in my book, The Apocalypse Code. Find out what the Bible really says about the end times and why it matters today. You can find that book on the web at equip.org.